Last time on Let's Play Philly Fantasy 6. Wait a minute, this isn't exactly what happened last time. Discord! Yeah, last time I wasn't all the way up to date with the latest releases and all that, apparently. I guess this snuck in somewhere that I didn't notice, so... I have this version now. I don't know why exactly Discord's in 8-bit, but at the same time, I can totally believe it's something he would do. So, okay then! By the way, for those of you who may have had trouble with this fight since this version came out, where it did some kind of crazy glitch or something, I know at least one person was having that problem. That has also been fixed, so go ahead, in the video description, you can at least get to where you can start to find the re-download and all that, so there you go. In the meantime... Anyway, hello everyone, and etc, 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 you know the drill. This is an Esper. What do you know? Well, you never know. Magical realms and all. It's not really dead. Ooh. I know half the fandoms have wanting to do that forever, but come on, Twi. Huh? Ah! Overboard much? Twi? What do you... Huh. It's, Esper, Twi. We've established this. Oh. You're feeling... cold? I mean, it is like the only ice area in the entire game. It's kind of frozen. You'd have to let it go first. Oh, that's right, you do have amnesia. I was gonna say, you know who you are, but no, you don't. You don't. Yeah, we've established this cadence. Really? You think all the princesses can do that? Step away from the Esper! Whoa. Didn't this happen last time? Sort of. Hey. So... this Esper's Red Bull? Maybe. I mean, clearly blue, but still. Huh, that, well. I like the fact that we get a first-person point of view on this. In the original, Final Fantasy VI, we actually see Terra flying around here, but I kind of like the way the first-person point of view works out. They did the same thing in Pony Fantasy, mostly because they didn't want to make a new sprite just for that, I suppose. You passed out! You didn't see that scene just now? Yeah. She kind of looked like an alicorn. Ah. We didn't have to go through 13 episodes to see that! How do you feel? Nod. I'll take that as a good. Sure you did. actually a lot more south than west, but yeah, you're right, it's to the west. You promised her what? What are you talking about there, Flash? Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can't let Discord come back for that. Well, yeah, we kind of established that, but... yeah, it is important we get Twi back. She is a powerful character, after all. Because it must be. Because there must be a reason why we can't have more than 4 party members, even though there's an instance later on where they just kick that to the wind. But more on that much later. And Canterlot is finally back, so we can go to other places. And also finally buy more stuff. Now, for the first time, we get to choose between our various party members, minus Twi, of course. And for the time being, I'm going to take a temporary party comprised of Flash and the princesses. I'll change this up a little later, and also my equipment. Actually, you guys, Scoot, you still have some of my equipment, but yeah, you know what? If you want to change party members, then well, whether we'll find out. Yeah, just talk to either of your 2 remaining party members. Or, I mean, you don't have to form a party of 4, but yeah, I want to make sure I get my equipment off of you guys for a moment. Actually, you 2 have the other bit. Everyone else should be unequipped. So yeah, I'll do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Wow, I've never seen a giant group like this before. That's kind of weird. Anyhow. Darn it! I'm giving myself away. Alrighty, I've briefly re-equipped... oh, except for Flash. Yeah, you're fine, Flash. You just take whatever for the time being. I'm gonna be buying new stuff anyway, so... I guess I didn't really need to unequip everyone, but... in any case, we have, finally we can explore Naish, including the, armories there, which actually has some pretty darn good stuff. But first and foremost, we want to come down here. Someone in town will tell us that they're going to give us the stuff in this room. I don't remember who exactly. I'll find them, but yeah, 5,000 bits. More on money in a moment. Another jeweled ring, because I don't have enough of them yet. Steel dagger. Daggers are weapons that Fluttershy and Scootaloo. Oh, this is a universal. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of something else. Anyway, no stat boosts. Useless as far as I'm concerned. Nothing in the pots or anything. Can't open this one. Yeah. And I don't believe there's anything in that clock even after this person finally leaves, so... Anyway, reflect ring. First of 2 free ones we're gonna get. Another sneak ring. Just because... And the winged shoes, interestingly enough, we have a relic that changes fight into the dive command that anyone can equip, although it's useless on Scootaloo because of the way her emulate works. So, yeah, basically it lets you fly in the air and do an attack that normally is 1.5 times normal damage, but unless you use a spear, which is 2 times normal damage. But yeah, Scoot literally is the only one who can't fly. It just so happened to... oh, I don't want to go in this one. I want to go in this door. Yeah, just so happened to work out that way, and there's no cupcake in this clock. But yeah, armory, new stuff. And let's see, what do I want? I almost forgot my notes. Let me see. I just want 3 of these thick splints. This is the next, actually practically the only light armor splint. I mean, it's basically universal, but, actually, is there any light armor shields now that I think about it? I guess it is universal, but yeah, this is like the only other shield that we're gonna get for Fluttershy and Scootaloo and a couple other characters for really long time into like in-game universal equipment, so you're definitely going to want to hold on to at least 3 of these for a very long time, even though we're going to be replacing our iron splints. The steel splint's still stronger. Everything else here we've seen before. Don't care. I'll equip this stuff later. Hey, you! Ah. I see. Dude, this whole mess is because of espers, and you're still doubting it? Yep. Talk to me. Well, teleport, that's what they're calling it anyway. Yeah, that's true. See, dude, how do you still doubt espers wherever you are over there? Was it the white guy there? I think it was. Anyway, nothing really in this house. I just felt I'd come over here. Can I sleep in this bed? No. This will be, well, something much like... Get out of the way, lady! Relic shop. I think it actually has different stuff now. Yeah, this has different stuff from what my notes say, because we actually can buy mana bangles now. The stamina ring, which does increase stamina by, I believe, 3 points, and also HP by 12.5%. Only Earth Pony can use it. I probably won't use these, honestly. I mean, I actually might use the Gale Band just strictly for the speed, honestly, for the time being, but... yeah, otherwise, nothing I really care about, though, of course, no Thief Shoes are here if you need them. It's always good for Flash. Nothing in that bucket over there. And over here is the mayor's house. I believe the mayor is over here, not in... Yeah, there you are. But, got no choice. Take your emergency cupcakes. Or cupcake. Got 2 extras of those that I wasn't intending to have at this point. Have I talked to you yet? No, I have not. Good talk, good talk. Anyway, weapon shop, also important. Got a couple new things, including the steel sword. I don't particularly care, it's just pure battle power, whatever. Iron spear. In light of a future update to the game, Scootaloo is not going to be able to use claws, so it doesn't say to do so in my notes, but I'm going to buy an extra iron spear for her, and basically treat her as not being able to use claws from here on out, just to match that. And otherwise, I want to buy 2 of these orbital rings. This is a new, well, not new, this is a Alicorn specific equipment. Very, very good. Same damage from back row, and every bit of Alicorn equipment, oh, just look at it here, will have some decent stat boost, better than these ones. This is like the only way you can even get a magic boost for cadence practically, so this is kind of mandatory. Plus, not only does it do more damage from back row, but it also has a 50% chance of doing 1.5 times normal damage, or 3 times normal damage to floating/flying type enemies, so it's really good for that. And again, it would be the only way you could increase magic for Luna and Amore here, but yeah, Luna doesn't really need magic for the most part. She does still have some magical abilities later on, but for the time being, not so much. We'll just leave those alone. And oh, yeah, regarding Scoot, again, not being able to equip claws, I don't need a lot of the money. I grinded out as well because of that. It was mostly to buy like 2 of like 3 kinds of claws that were going to become available later. So yeah, I have virtually no need for those claws now. Anyway, have I talked? I think I did talk about the smelling salts before. I took a couple days off because I worked a lot. I think I did talk about these, I think. Here's Berserk and Confusion. I never use them because almost nothing uses Berserk. And yeah, you know what? I did talk about this in Appaloosa, didn't I? Okay, yeah. Awesome. I was trying to think. I could have sworn I talked about it. And, dude, out of the freaking way. Oh yeah? Oh, you're the guy. Okay. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I think we can sleep in the weapon shop. Like, the bed. There's a bed downstairs there that we can sleep in for some random reason. Oh, yeah? And there's an inn, but we don't need that. Partly because of... Don't pause on me. Partly because of that bed. And partly, of course, because of the magic bucket of happiness that is still in the classroom here, so... Oh! Cheerily, you are here! Awesome! You were hilarious in the most recent comic, by the way. It's the... If anybody's watching this way in the future, that was the election one. She had a bit part where she... Well, you know what? I won't spoil it. It's kind of funny, though, just because she basically wears a full-on suit. And, well, enemies, whoop-de-doo, mug them if you so choose. Otherwise, these are just nonsense enemies. I guess I could use apples. Anyway, we want to make our way to Canterlot. And I don't even know why I'm showing this battle, I just am. Now, another thing you could do right now is actually go all the way back to the Veldt if you so choose. You can do so by essentially going back to Ponyville and then back through the mountains to the main forest base and basically going through Luna's entire quest again, minus the Phantom Train. Is anybody close to getting a level up, by the way? Oh, you are. But I'm not going to grind your level out in this particular instance. I have a reason for not doing that. Welcome back! Specifically, Princess Celeste. Forget Luna. Jeez, or the other princess, for that matter. And as long as you have both Celestia and Luna at basically any time after, well, the whole thing in Nash, you can... well, trigger a scene that we'll see in a moment. Now, another thing that has changed, I don't know why necessarily, but this here, the wares in this particular item shop have changed. And you'll notice that he speaks specifically to Celestia, or her. She speaks. But anyway, yeah, this has some new stuff now for some reason, including the Harmonizer, which cures the discorded status that we're not going to see forever. I don't know why they gave us this now. But, yeah, otherwise, we got stuff here. The reason they talk to Celestia is basically a clue that if Celestia, and Celestia only, is in the lead, because again, apparently they don't care about Luna for some reason, then you'll get a discount. Everything is half off. So if you really want to get some, well, coffee for cheap for one, or tents for really cheap in a sense, then go for it. I don't need any of this stuff right now. Same goes for the other equipment shop. Sorry, got interrupted back there. Anyway, sure you can! Because we have new stuff to buy, including Flash! Yes! Flash wields himself into battle! He is all the tool he needs! Anyway, we got the Flash. This is a multi-target, magic-based attack. It's roughly twice as strong as this, maybe, something in that degree. And then we have the Debilitator, uniquely available very early. That's, well, it gives an enemy a weakness, basically, one of 8 of the various elements. It's totally random. You can use it up to 8 times to get them weaknesses to all 8 elements, of course. I don't really tend to use this much at all, especially now with the revelation that Scoot's not going to be able to use claws. That usefulness kind of died, but... Yo, Kibitz! Good. Anyway, that's really all we can do for around here for the time being. I'll be discussing more of, well, not discussing, showing that other stuff. So anyway, with Luna exploring, we can't actually find her anywhere, so we just need to rest. Because we kind of need it anyway, sort of. And we'll get a little Well, actually, I think this scene is mandatory eventually, like later in the game, but for now it's optional. I'm not sure about the mandatory part, though. I've just heard it is at a certain point later. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be. Just, well, more on that later. Curse you, Sombra. Curse you! I can't believe you actually used a curse word there. Huh. Isn't that, like, the only one in the whole game? Ah. Outrageous! Okay. I never noticed that before. Not just you, we all stand here doing nothing. This scene goes by a lot differently in both the original and Pony Fantasy, so it has nothing to do with the war. Oh, I was trying to keep that from you, apparently, but I failed. Oh? Really? Even though he's attacking everywhere else, and Candelot is just the capital of all of Equestria. But until they attack the capital directly, we'll do nothing. Really? Luna's got a good point here. You know, she's not exactly wrong there, Mr. Noble. Silence, fool! I say nothing. Oh, yeah? You're the princess! You have, like, authority over everyone, even this council, I assume. Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, secretly we are fighting him. I just apparently haven't told you about it yet. Well, you've done both for 1,000 years. You can do it. I don't know what's happening after you're both in our party, but... Oh. If it's tails you win, or yeah, tails you win, heads I lose, or something. Was the coin toss really necessary? She said she was gonna go do that anyway. Like, pretty much regardless of what you said. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, okay, so you didn't let her exactly run away. You founded this secret fort. Okay, so you didn't do it yet. Okay. I kind of sped through this scene in all my test runs, so I didn't quite get the full gist. Actually, I outright skipped it a couple times because I didn't need to see it. Mm. Ah, yeah. But that's why we made the main force. So, true enough. The princesses are not made to go out and do things on their own unless their name is Twilight Sparkle. Ah. true. But how we did it before doesn't actually exist in this game, so... For Canterlot, for the future, for every place that has fallen, or going to fall, in this case. Huzzah! And Luna is back in the party. And that's basically why I brought the sisters here, at least... Well, yeah, for the most part. I have a slightly different party in mind. And in regards to the whole belt thing, you could go back and get Aspect and Anguiform right now. They would be very useful for the next area, but... Well, obviously, it's a really way out of your way, and I actually am going to do it eventually, but not just yet, because the next immediate dungeon has a couple of abilities that I also want, so we'll be taking a new party next time on Let's Play Philly Fantasy VI. Arrivederci!